Here's lesson 116, number 8. It wants me to graph this function. It's already all factored for me, and it wants me to put dots where the x-intercepts are. So you find the x-intercepts happen whenever y is 0. So if you use zero product property, if you plug in 0 for y, you'll get x equals 0, x minus 3 equals 0, and x minus 4 equals 0. So that's going to give you 0, 3, and 4 for your intercepts. So I went ahead and plotted my 3 intercepts, and then I have to graph it, but I'm trying to use my knowledge of the shapes of graphs so I don't have to take a long time graphing it. I can sketch it really fast. So this is my knowledge of the shapes of graphs. I know that if it's just the highest degree is 1, it's going to be a straight line. If it's squared, it's going to look like a parabola. If it's cubed, it's going to look like a cubic. Cubics look like this. They point up to the right and down to the left, and they usually have 2 turning points in them. Okay, a quartic would look like that, and a quintic would look like that, and so on and so on. I think mine's going to look like a cubic, because if I multiplied this all out, like FOILed it all out, I'd end up with the x cubed term. So I know it's going to look like a cubic, and I know a cubic looks like, cubics go like that. So if I look at my dots that I have, I already kind of tried to figure out what it would do. I thought it would go down. I don't know how low it's going to turn around, so I'll just kind of fake it. And then I thought maybe it would go down like this. But then I thought, well, it wouldn't be too much trouble because maybe it doesn't. Maybe it goes really, really high. So I thought it wouldn't be too much trouble just to plug in 1, because I can do it really fast in my mind. So I actually did plug in 1, and I found out 6, and that's all I'm going to do. If you want to know how low this part goes, you'd plug in 1, 2, 3, 3.5, but I'm too lazy to plug in 3.5, I'll just be honest. You can plug in 3.5 and see how low. I mean, maybe it dips really low, or maybe it just goes like this. We don't know. I'm going to fake it. I'm going to kind of make it go at a moderate dip. But I did plug in the 1 to see how high it goes up here, because it only took me like 1 second to do it, right? 1 times anything's itself. 1 minus 3, well, that's negative 2. 1 minus negative 4, well, that's negative 3. Negative 2 times negative 3, that's 6. Okay, so I'm ready to draw. It's hard to draw and hold the iPod at the same time, but I'm trying to hit all my dots. I know you guys can do a better job than that. Okay, again, it's just a sketch. We don't know exactly how it looks. It looks horrible. We don't know exactly how it looks, but we just know that it goes through these 3 points, and I did a bonus point up here. And that's it.